Narcissists are masters of deception and control, often leaving their victims feeling confused, powerless, and doubting their reality. But knowledge is power. By understanding the tactics narcissists use, you can protect yourself and regain control over your life. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're tackling a crucial and often misunderstood topic: narcissistic manipulation. Let's dive in. Number 1. Financial control. Financial control is a key tactic narcissists use to maintain dominance and keep you trapped in the relationship. By taking charge of your finances, they strip away your ability to gain independence or leave. Narcissists often start by giving you a strict allowance, dictating exactly how much money you can spend. This restriction creates a sense of dependence and limits your capacity to save or invest in your own future. Monitoring your spending is another method used to enforce control. They may scrutinize every purchase, question your expenses, and create a constant feeling of being under surveillance. This not only diminishes your financial autonomy, but also fosters feelings of guilt and insecurity about your financial decisions. Preventing you from working or pursuing your own income sources is a more extreme measure. Narcissists may discourage or outright forbid you from holding a job, claiming it's unnecessary or that you're not capable. This restriction further entrenches your reliance on them for financial support. It also isolates you from opportunities to build a career or social networks that could offer escape routes from the controlling relationship. By creating a dependency on them for money, narcissists ensure you remain financially tied to them. This financial control limits your options, reduces your self-esteem, and reinforces their power over you, making it increasingly difficult to break free from the toxic relationship. Number 2. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a manipulative tactic where narcissists undermine your sense of reality. It involves making you doubt your own perceptions, memories, or sanity. For instance, a narcissist might deny making a hurtful comment, even if you clearly remember it. They may insist that you're misremembering or being overly sensitive. This tactic serves to destabilize your confidence and self-trust. When confronted, a narcissist may dismiss your concerns with phrases like, "You're imagining things," or "That never happened." This persistent denial creates confusion and self-doubt. Over time, you might start to question your own memories and perceptions, wondering if you are, in fact, the problem. Gaslighting can also involve blaming you for their actions. If they hurt you, they might claim it was your fault for being too sensitive or overreacting. This shifts responsibility from them to you, making you feel guilty for their behavior. The effect of gaslighting is cumulative. Initially, you may feel unsettled or confused. As it continues, your self-esteem may decline, and you might feel increasingly dependent on the narcissist's version of reality. This erosion of self-trust can make it harder to assert your own needs and perspectives. In extreme cases, gaslighting can lead to a complete detachment from your own sense of reality, leaving you vulnerable to further manipulation. This tactic is designed to keep you off balance and reliant on the narcissist's narrative, thus maintaining their control over you. Number 3. Future faking. Future faking is a manipulation tactic where narcissists make elaborate promises about the future to maintain control and keep you emotionally invested. They create an enticing vision of a perfect future, filled with promises of marriage, dream vacations, or other significant milestones. This tactic is designed to appeal to your hopes and dreams, giving you a sense of security and anticipation that can make you reluctant to leave the relationship. The narcissist's grand promises serve as a psychological hook, making you believe that if you just hold on a bit longer, these dreams will come true. This tactic is particularly insidious because it preys on your natural desire for a better future and fulfillment. Narcissists use this strategy to delay any serious discussions about the present issues in the relationship, shifting your focus to the imagined, idealized future they have promised. As time goes by, these promises rarely materialize. The narcissist may offer excuses or blame external factors for the delay, but the ultimate result is a cycle of false hope and disappointment. By keeping you invested in the future, they prevent you from addressing current problems or realizing that the promises were never intended to be kept. This creates a perpetual state of anticipation and frustration, reinforcing their control over you while preventing any genuine progress or resolution in the relationship. Number 4. Love bombing. Love bombing is a manipulative tactic employed by narcissists to establish control over their targets. In the initial stages, the narcissist overwhelms the individual with an intense and excessive display of affection. They shower their target with flattering compliments, constant attention, and generous gifts. This barrage of positive reinforcement creates an emotional whirlwind, leading the target to feel an immediate and deep connection. The primary goal of love bombing is to quickly create a strong bond, making the target feel special and valued. This false sense of intimacy is designed to disarm the individual and lower their defenses. During this phase, the narcissist appears to be the perfect partner or friend, making the target feel as though they've found someone truly exceptional. However, once the narcissist has secured the target's affection and trust, their behavior shifts dramatically. The excessive love and attention begin to wane, replaced by a more demanding and critical demeanor. The narcissist might become emotionally distant, less available, and more scrutinizing. This sudden change can leave the target confused and desperate to regain the affection they once received. The withdrawal of love and the introduction of criticism serve to destabilize the target, making them more susceptible to further manipulation. The target may then try to regain the former affection, inadvertently reinforcing the narcissist's control. This cyclical pattern of intense affection, followed by withdrawal, is a powerful method of maintaining dominance and ensuring the target's compliance. Number 5. Intimidation. Intimidation is a powerful manipulation tactic where narcissists use fear to dominate and control their victims. It manifests through various aggressive behaviors, such as threats, raised voices, and overt displays of anger. By creating a climate of fear, narcissists aim to undermine your confidence and maintain control over you. This tactic often involves invading your personal space, which amplifies the feeling of threat and vulnerability. For instance, they might stand too close, making you feel physically uncomfortable and anxious. They may also use aggressive body language, such as glaring or making threatening gestures, to enforce their dominance. This behavior can escalate quickly, from shouting to physical intimidation, keeping you on edge and ensuring you comply with their demands. The purpose is to make you feel powerless and afraid, thus discouraging you from standing up for yourself or challenging their behavior. In addition to overt intimidation, narcissists might use more subtle forms of fear, such as making veiled threats or implying potential consequences for non-compliance. This creates a persistent sense of anxiety, making it difficult for you to assert your boundaries. The constant pressure to avoid conflict or angering them reinforces their control and keeps you in a state of submission. Overall, intimidation is about establishing dominance through fear, ensuring you remain compliant and dependent on their approval. Number 6. Silent treatment. The silent treatment is a manipulative tactic where the narcissist deliberately ignores you to punish and control you. This emotional abuse is designed to make you feel insignificant and desperate for their attention. After a disagreement or conflict, the narcissist may abruptly stop communicating, leaving you in a state of confusion and anxiety. This silence can last for days, weeks, or even longer, amplifying your feelings of isolation and self-doubt. During this period, the narcissist's avoidance forces you to question your actions and decisions, trying to figure out what you did wrong. This uncertainty can erode your self-esteem and mental well-being. The goal is to make you feel emotionally destabilized and dependent on their approval. The silent treatment also serves as a means of control. By withholding communication, the narcissist exerts power over you, making you crave their attention and validation. This can lead you to apologize or make concessions, even if you are not at fault. The longer the silent treatment persists, the more desperate you become to end it, often agreeing to the narcissist's demands or changing your behavior to regain their approval. In relationships with narcissists, this tactic is a frequent tool for manipulation and dominance. It reinforces their control over you, creating a cycle of emotional turmoil and submission. The silent treatment can leave you feeling alone and helpless as you are left in the dark about the cause of their withdrawal and the path to reconciliation. Number 7. Blame shifting. Blame shifting is a powerful manipulation tactic used by narcissists to avoid responsibility and maintain control. When a narcissist engages in blame shifting, they never acknowledge their own role in a problem. Instead, they direct the fault onto others, creating a distorted reality where they are always the victim. This tactic serves multiple purposes. It helps the narcissist evade the consequences of their actions while keeping their ego intact. It also keeps their targets, often their close family or partners, constantly on edge, questioning their own actions and judgments. For example, if a narcissist loses their job, they may claim that their partner's lack of support or distractions caused the loss. They might accuse their partner of not being encouraging enough, or even suggest that their partner's actions or failures are the real reason for their professional setback. This deflection not only shifts the focus away from their own shortcomings, but also makes the partner feel guilty and responsible. Blame shifting creates a toxic environment where the narcissist's behavior is justified and their victims are left doubting their own contributions to the situation. It's a manipulation tool designed to destabilize the victim's sense of reality, making them more vulnerable to further control. Over time, this tactic erodes the victim's self-esteem and makes them more dependent on the narcissist for validation and approval. Recognizing these manipulation tactics is the first step towards breaking free from a narcissist's control. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on mental health and personal growth. And if you're in a situation where you need help, don't hesitate to reach out to a trusted friend, therapist, or support group. Stay strong and take care of yourself.